Welcome everybody, I'm Avian. We're getting ready to play Golden Sun Dark Dawn. This is the third installment in the Golden Sun series. As you can see, I've got my webcam set up now, so we're going to test that out, see how it goes. Can't put the game directly in front of me, so you're going to see me looking off to the side, right about here. And I hope that'll work out. And let's get started. Alright, so excited to play this. We're going to keep the default name here. There we go. Alright. Long ago, the ancients of Weyard discovered the secrets of alchemy. They found that all life in Weyard was based on the four elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. They used their knowledge of alchemy to forge a dazzling civilization from the elements, and the ancients made their wildest dreams come true. And then began the nightmare of alchemy. Abuse of alchemy threatened to tear apart their entire civilization, so the ancients did the unthinkable. They sealed away the power of alchemy so that no one could use it. Civilization was saved, but the physical world itself began to die a slow, painful death. I'm adding words in there, I don't know why. For the ancients didn't realize that alchemy was what held Weyard together. Without the force of alchemy, lands went barren, seas went dry, and the planet began to crumble. Civilization itself fell into the darkest of ages that came before its final, fatal extinction. The ancients had sealed away alchemy to save civilization, but they had doomed Weyard. But while the oceans churned and life on the continent slid slowly towards oblivion over the eons, legend was kept alive that held the key to Weyard's survival. If 4 elemental lighthouses could be ignited, their energy would trigger the Golden Sun event over Weyard. The Golden Sun would unleash the force of alchemy, saving the world. 30 years ago, a group of heroes did save the world with the Golden Sun, but now a shadowy threat is spreading. Here we are, beginning of the game. For those of you wondering why I personally think that there is a setup for a fourth one that we haven't seen made yet, the ship here that we see landing is one of the primary reasons, because it pops up throughout the game with little hints of things that is never actually tied all together at the end. So I do think there's a setup for one. Whether we'll see it or not is an entirely different matter. It has been 30 years since the Golden Sun event over Weyard. The world was saved and changed. 8 heroes took part in the quest to light the elemental lighthouses. Four of these brave warriors were from the town of Vale. The warriors of Vale, as they are now known throughout the Weyard, are praised and blamed for their efforts. They had long lived at the top of Mount Alf, home to a people charged with a sacred duty from the ancients. That was to protect Soul Sanctum, where the forbidden keys to the elemental lighthouses were hidden. It was also home to the godlike Wise One, who protected Weyard. Vale kept the Sanctum's secrets for generations, ever vigilant against the return of alchemy. But the warriors of Vale were among those who pursued the forbidden return to power. Because of their courage, the world of Weird was saved 30 years ago. But while Weird was saved, the new dawn of alchemy has been anything but bright. For while alchemy brings life, it has also unleashed chaos. When the Golden Sun event happened, raw power exploded from the sky above Mount Alf. Mount Alf was largely destroyed by the explosion, and not a trace remains of the peaceful vale. The planet itself is still caught in violent throes of rebirth. Natural disaster continues to torment the people of Weird. But the survivors live on, driven to new desperation. And the good people of Vale, though forced to resettle, continue their sacred vigil. They persist in their duty to Soul Sanctum at Mount Alf, or at least what remains of it. Two survivors live near the crater where Vale once was. The area rocks with eruptions, but still they watch Mount Alf from the newly upheaved Goma Plateau. They are Isaac and Garrett, two of the warriors of Vale. These men praised and blamed for the dawn of a new day, studied the after effects of the Golden Sun carefully. And from their lookout cabin, Isaac and Garrett also train their children to be powerful warriors. For this world will soon need a new generation to face the darkness of this new dawn. And there we have it, the intro to Golden Sun Dark Dawn. Let's see. Yep, there's the logo. Okay. Switching, and I'm going to switch that to this. There we go. So we get the full lower screen while the upper screen is just kind of where your inventory and maps and things happen. Alright, better get my voices ready. What a relief to have that journey behind us. Let's just drop our packs here, son. You're getting stronger, Matthew. That will serve you well, since life here at our cabin isn't easy. One of the things you can do is if you tap on a underlined word, there you go, get many new places and names and tap for details. L and R buttons do that. Getting stronger, Matthew. That will serve you well, since life here as our cabin isn't easy. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. So you get your, what do I want to call it? Your brief bio for each character and location when you type there. So in this case, Matthew is a young man, is a promising Earth adept, just like his father was when he started his adventures 30 years ago. And like Isaac, who led the famous warriors of Vale, Matthew is a person of few words but strong convictions. That's not enough work for now. Let's call it a day. The view of Mount Elf today is spectacular. What a shame things can't always stay like this. Alright. The mountain home to Soul Sanctum was destroyed when the Golden Sun effect exploded above it. Mountains once stood over the town of Vale, which was obliterated by the cataclysmic event 30 years ago. The explosive Golden Sun event all those years ago brought along the life-giving power of alchemy back to the world. Golden Sun. A lot of this, I think, was done for people who hadn't played the first couple games, so they kind of fed in information so everybody would have access to it. Smart move on their part, I think. Let's see, Golden Sun. This powerful explosion happened above Mount Elf 30 years ago, releasing elemental energy throughout Weird. Though the Golden Sun event brought the dying world back to life, the magnitude of the power released has caused disasters. And then alchemy. We were the ones who saved our world from golden destruction by doing so, but the Golden Sun also brought chaos. I thought I clicked on alchemy, I guess not. It'll come back up. Though our world has been reborn, people are desperate. They're driven to fight like animals. While civilization is ruled by chaos, the land is rocked by eruptions that exploded outward from Mount Elf. All of our continent of Angara and even all of Weird itself has changed so violently. I fear I know why. Okay. Our continent is in the upper Weird. It is divided by a long mountain range that makes travel between its regions difficult. The northern side of Angara is cold, while the southern part is very dry. Mount Alf and the Goma Plateau are in the west. Here we go. The world of Weird is a flat, disc-like planet composed of 4 elements, earth, wind, fire, and water. The element forces of alchemy, once sealed away, have returned to Weird, bringing new life, but also destruction. All this chaos comes from the re-emergence of alchemy. See, I knew it was going to come up again, so now we can click and get that entry. The force of 4 elemental powers and the study of how they combine to create reality is known as alchemy. Ancients sealed away the force of alchemy, and the warriors of Vale went on their Golden Sun quest to restore alchemy. Key to understanding alchemy is at Mount Elf, within the place where it all began, Soul Sanctum. Soul Sanctum, the ancient temple hidden in Mount Elf, was said to be the birthplace of alchemy and repository for the elemental stars. After the stars were used to start the elemental lighthouses, creating the Golden Sun, the resulting havoc ruined the temple. I appeal to you, wise one who watches all of Weird. Let's see. They do not give us a picture. Wise one, absolute being, looks like a floating boulder with one central eye. He watches over Weird and holds unimaginable power. The wise one is now known to be what the ancients call the Philosopher's Stone, a creature they forged through alchemy. Have mercy on us, or give us some sign of what we must do next to save our world from chaos. There you are again, Isaac. Wise one this, wise one that. Isaac, this Earth Adams left his hometown of Vale over 30 years ago and returned to find it destroyed by the Golden Sun event. He lives in a cabin that looks upon the distinct Mount Alf, where he trains his son Matthew and uses synergy. Look, wringing our hands and invoking the name of that godlike hunk of rock isn't going to help matters any. We did what we had to do to save Weird. We released alchemy, now its sheer force is out of control. I know, Garrett. That's why we must learn more about the synergy vortexes. This old friend of Isaac's fought alongside him as a warrior of Vale in the events leading to the Golden Sun phenomenon. He is Tyrell's father and a fire adept, just like his son. Lives near Mount Elf, helping Isaac monitor the area. Let's see. And the synergy vortex. These are distortions in space that suck the elemental energy out of the world and from the atoms. They're thought to be after effects caused by the Golden Sun event. These vortexes have come into wake of the Golden Sun event. They are tied to the deadly morning moon. Morning Moon. The immense synergy vortex once unleashed unimaginable destruction in the center of Angara. The misery it caused was widespread. It became known as the Morning Moon. So this is new information. This information was not in any of the previous games, as are the synergy vortex. Fortunately, our old friend Ivan has made that a whole lot easier by building us a sword wing. See, Ivan is a warrior of Vale and traveled with Isaac during their quest 30 years ago. He now lives in the nearby land of Kele. He and his daughter Karis are wind adepts and descendants of the animals, an old civilization thought long gone. And the sword wing. This remarkable invention allows its wearer to glide upon the wind. Sword wings are hard to make and are quite rare. Looks a bit like a dragonfly like that. Now we can quickly fly in search of synergy vortexes as they pop up around the Vale area. Oh, I missed that one. More importantly, we can fly over the impassable terrain about Mount Alpha and reach the Soul Sanctum. I wonder if the Wise One is even in Soul Sanctum anymore, given all the eruptions nearby. And again, he's not flesh and blood like us, so maybe all this doesn't even bother him. That's all the more reason we should take swordwing lessons from Karis. Okay, that's his daughter. Young Wind Adept has long known Matthew and Tyrell, often visiting them there at their Goma Plateau cabin. Her father Ivan was a warrior of Vale. She inherited her father's indomitable spirit and the powers of observation. She's every bit as disciplined as her father, so we couldn't be in better hands. Get off the roof, Tyrell! Where's Tyrell? This young man is a fire adept following the footsteps of his father. He has a reputation for being a troublemaker, but Matthew is still proud to call him his best friend. I'll be down before anyone knows it, Karis. Don't be stupid, Tyrell. It's slippery up here after last night's storm. Oh, you can fall for all I care, but don't break the sword ring. Don't be uptight, Karis. I've got it under control. Fool son of mine has taken out Ivan's sword ring. Also, a new element to this game is that we can use emojis to talk to the other characters. So I'm sure it'll be fine. Glad, easygoing way. Gleeful. Sad, show you're feeling glum or troubled. And angry, to respond with irritation. I'm gonna go with easygoing. Don't tell me to go easy. I know how to handle my own son. We've got to get that sword ring from Tyrell before he breaks it. There they go. Alright. Lookout cabin. Let's see. Oh, there's stuff down here. What do you think you're doing, Tyrell? Ah, got an herb. You and your big mouth, Karis, they hurt us. Alright, we should probably go up and see what's going on. Gotta stand just right there. Just in time, Matthew. You're a sensible kid, see if you can stop the blockhead. Get over there, Matthew. Talk Tyrell down. Alright. You can't be happy-go-lucky at a time like this. Go get him down, Matthew. Alright. Don't come any closer, Matthew. I told Karis that I only wanted to take the sword ring out for a quick spin, but she wouldn't let me. She was concerned for your safety, Tyrell. Flying it without proper instruction is too dangerous. Even a wind adept needs special training to fly a sword ring. You can't possibly pilot it yet. Come on, how hard can it be? I mean, you just jump into the wind and act like a bird. I'll be mad. What? That's bird brain, son. You're gonna drop like a rock to the valley below. Now you're wrong. You just don't have any faith in me, Dad. And I'm fed up with people not taking me seriously. He's gonna do it. There must be something we can do to stop him. It's beyond reason. Only chance is to render the sword wing useless before he takes off. I'm not scared. Not scared at all. If you take off, you won't be able to return here to the plateau. You'll drop to the forest below. That's great, but wait. I really am dropping lower. Oh, now he gets it. You don't have the synergy to maintain altitude, Tyrell. Alright. Controls the elements with the mind is known as using synergy. Those who use synergy are called adepts, master over earth, wind, fire, and water. Many effects are possible through the use of synergy. Dad and Isaac have the power to fly it. They're extremely skilled adepts, that's why. Those who can use synergy are known as adepts. Adepts are the rare descendants of an ancient culture that has long since passed. Wind adepts are especially rare. But you're not Karis, you're an apprentice adept just like me. But I'm a wind adept. I already control using the wind. Already used to controlling wind. Read that all backwards. Let's see. Yeah, it's true. I'm dropping lower and spiraling faster. Help! Oh, now we're all sad. What a disaster. Tyrell won't last that long in the forest. It's too dangerous. That isn't helping, son. Don't give up. We'll save him. I got it. He can fly over the forest valley and then land at the cave. That's his only shot at surviving. I better tell him quickly. Listen, Tyrell. Help me! You're already too low to make it back up here. Yeah, you're right. What can I do? Fly to the far side of the forest. There's a small peak there. Falling too fast. I can't get there, Isaac. I hope you're right about this, Isaac. This is no time to doubt yourself. You said you could fly, so fly. Fly to the cave and then take cover. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Think I can do it, Matthew? Then I'll give it my best shot. Just go already. Don't waste another second, Tyrell. You'll come and find me, promise? You're my son. I won't leave you to the wolves. Now get going. Fine, I'll head out, but you better come get me or else. There he goes. He's doing it. He's gone. I hope Tyrell can really make it to the other side of the forest. Hear that, Garrett? Matthew believes in him. You should too. You have to let Matthew and me go with you. I'm worried about my father's sword ring. It's so incredibly difficult to make them. That's what she's worried about. You know how valuable the sword ring is, but... And I feel responsible for Tyrell too. If I'd only kept a better watch over the sword ring. And I feel responsible for Tyrell too. I'd only kept a better watch over the sword wing. Nonsense, my son is always acting like a fool. You're not to blame. Garrett, we should take them along. Can't be serious, they're just kids. I'm dead serious. They're willing to brave the forest below to help Tyrell. have every reason, just like us, to take care of this. They want to help. They have every reason to just let us take care of this, but they want to help. This is what we've been training our children for assuming the duty to look after the world. Well, no offense to the kids, but they're going to slow us down. Tyrell is all alone down there. Tyrell is more resourceful than you give him credit for. He can fend for himself until we reach him. If you say so, Isaac. I'm going to give Tyrell such an earful for taking that Soarwing. Aye, what fire you've got in for a wind out of cars. Good, you'll need it out there. Now you both should get a move on if you want to come along. Head inside the cabin, gear up, and then meet us at the bridge to the east. Dun, 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 dun. Gear up quickly, we'll need to be on our way. Alright, eventful first couple minutes. I love these games. Alright, so we're inside. Are you ready yet, Matthew? Isaac asked me to give something to you. Ah, leather cap. Let me help you put it on. Watch how I look at your items and then how I equip one. Find the rest of your gear and equip your weapon and armor. Hurry, we need to rescue Tyrell. Alright, well, there's one more thing. You should save your progress in the travel log now and then. Watch how I do it. Isaac says it's important to save frequently. It's best that you get into the habit. Alright, now we can explore. Got our sword. What's the book? Isaac's diary. It's been 10 years since the last morning moon, so now the nightmare is due to return soon. The world must be ready. We must be ready. The morning moon is coming. Okay, I'm gonna equip the sword. Alright. Got our beds there. Anything in the dresser? Very tidy. Okay. All the way up. Let's see. Here's Karis. Got notes everywhere. Oh! Sun Saga 1. Okay, once I get all the Sun Sagas, I will read them all together and we'll do a little special short with those. Traveling with synergy. People without powers can't get very far through the wilderness, but we adepts can. Adepts can use synergy to remove obstacles and make paths while traveling. So the move growth synergy. The earth-based synergy causes plants to grow rapidly, sometimes creating climbing vines to new locations. And move synergy, the earth-based synergy allows the user to move objects along the ground. Objects far too heavy for humans can be moved with little effort. So use move synergy to clear rocks, and utilize growth synergy to make vines grow into ladders. Never think you can't go forward. Think about how your current synergy could be the key to the situation. Okay. Let's see what's upstairs. There is a chest up here. Want to open There we go. Have to actually stand in front of it. That would help. Got gloves. Yes. Let's get a look. Okay, Mount Outside of Soul Slanklum. Look, glows intensely. I can't talk all of a sudden. Mount Outside of Soul Sanctum glows intensely as it has for many years. Alright, so I think that's it. Great, you're ready. Let's meet up with Garrett and your father. Do you remember where to meet them? Okay, then lead the way. Head east from the cabin and keep going to the cliffs. He's in our party. Alright. Alright. So, east from the cabin. There they are. Now those two should have no problem making their way from our plateau by themselves. And we'll follow at a distance, just like at your plan, Isaac. This has got me worried. Don't be. It's a great chance to see them in action, as long as they don't get in over their heads. No way. Too dangerous. This is a bad plan. They have to learn how to handle themselves. This isn't some practice session. My son is in danger. We have to reach him as fast as possible. Remember, my Earth atom powers allow me to feel what's happening in the forest. Tyrell made it to the far side of the woods. He's taken shelter. Fine, you win. So do I have your word? We'll let them handle their own battles? Well, Garrett, I want an answer. And we heard them. Yes, we're eavesdropping. Don't look so shocked. That's the only way to find out anything around here. Right, Matthew? You caught everything. They're planning something for us, right? Sure, it'll be fine. I wouldn't be so carefree if I were you. Not when they're scheming behind our backs. But we weren't, I mean, we're just strategizing, that's all. Decided to let you fight your own battles at least descent from the plateau. I suppose you want an explanation? Yes, please. Alright, I believe this is a great opportunity for you two to grow a little. Now that you know our big secret, how about we head into the valley? Excited. It's been a while since I played this. I'm so excited. Oh, gotta go in over the bridge, over the river, through the woods. Head for the far path. That's the one that takes us towards Tyrell. Alright, but I want to know, not that way. Are you not going to let me go exploring? Alright, we'll have to come back to it. I like your gumption, Matthew, but you can't do what you want now. Find Tyrell. Alright, fine. I just want to go down there and see what's up. Okay. Into the cave. I do like the way they did these. Oh, hold on, Matthew. Monsters are nearby. I can feel it in my bones. Stand on your guard. You're on your own against the critters in the Goma Plateau. Ready for this? Oh, yeah. We'll be eager for a fight. Remember while we're here. Oh, well, they told us it was coming. Alright. We eat our first monster. Not that it was hard, right? Anyway. How'd you like your first battle, Matthew? But don't forget to exploit your synergy fully during battles. Yes, I didn't use it. But also know that you can use it while exploring, too. Synergy can help you get past obstacles. For instance, you can use synergy to move obstacles that bar your path. Okay, let's press on, Matthew. There's no going back. Alright. And we got another one. Alright, let's see what synergies look like. Oh, those are cute. Okay, well that's not gonna work. She got Rollins. Oh! Treated him in one shot. Butter seeds, that's what they're called. They're called butter seeds. I don't usually pay attention to monster names, I'll be honest. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Good thinking, Matthew. You've surprised Garrett. He didn't think you'd figure it out so easily. Super happy about that. Great, Matthew. It's like you've known how to do this forever. Still, I bet Garrett wants to have the last word. Aw. You bet I do. Okay, when moving a rock, be sure to shove it all the way over the edge. Isaac, we made this test way too easy for them. Test? How did you set that up? Okay. Maybe, but it's just a first step. It was too simple. Anyone could have figured it out. What's all this about a test? Can you believe this, Matthew? They're both terrible putting that in our way on purpose. Right, Matthew? See, you don't mind. He appreciates a good test. Okay, shove that rock out of your way, just in case. Let's take a quick look at how to activate synergy. Yes. I already figured this out. Are we on autopilot again? Yep, we're on autopilot again. Bye-bye. Synergy you currently build should cover your needs right now. Synergy can be used in a variety of ways, so just keep your eyes open for opportunities to use it. Now you may be worried that you'll run out of synergy points if you use synergy while traveling. Your PP will replenish naturally while walking, slowly but surely, so use it whenever you need to. Besides, look over there. Area around Alf brims with elemental power which crystallizes to form a synergy stone. A synergy stone. This is a synergy-rich mineral that forms over many years as elemental power slowly crystallizes. Adepts can regain synergy points by touching a stone, which then shatters. Just touch one to restore all your synergy points. Okay, let's keep pushing ahead. Use synergy to get past obstacles that stand between us and Tyrell. Alright. Okay, we're probably fine on that. Yeah, there we go. And another monster. Oh, seed, flutter seed, and a loose slime. whirlwind worked previously. There we go. She is a force to be reckoned with. Alright. Look how cool this is. We made it to the bottom of Goma Plateau. Good work. Well, we haven't reached Tyrell yet. The cave that Tyrell flew to is still a hike away. I thought we would reach the cave long before it got dark. Now we're in for trouble. Never intended to take on the kids into the Tanglewood. Tanglewood. This fort is said to transform at night, changing into a wood that ensnares those brave or foolish enough to enter after dark. Well, we didn't in the forest at night either, but we have to find Tyrell, so let's press onwards. Alright. Such cool graphics. Okay. And to the Tanglewood we go. I don't like the looks of this. Yeah, nightfall, not good. The monsters that come at dark will be on the prowl. So it makes things much more difficult for us. Sure. I'd be more worried if I were you, Matthew. This place looks dangerous. Better keep their distance. They wouldn't want to mess with me and you, Isaac. Not sure what to do about Matthew and Cars at this point. We can't just leave him behind, Isaac. Of course not. They can't go on ahead of us either. Monsters will sense that they're easier prey. Easier prey? Oh no, Matthew, we should be worried. I'm still good. Not concerned. I guess it's useless to run scared now that you're in the thick of it. Well then, tough times call for tough measures. We'll lend you some gin. Alright, gin. Or Janai. I've been calling him Jin the whole time, so we're gonna stick with that. Jin is a creature of pure elemental energy. Adepts use Jin to enhance their own powers and summon spirits. Jin fall into 4 element categories: Mars, fire; Mercury, water; Venus, earth; and Jupiter, wind. Let's see. Oh, sometimes I leave the eye off, so I feel like Jin is appropriate in this case. Only until we find Tyrell, however. We're very attached to our Jin, of course. You were planning this all along, weren't you? You'll let us borrow some Jin for a little while. Using Jin to battle will make us more powerful. You remember how to use Jin? Yep. Good, but we can never be too careful. Jin offer too many benefits to miss any. We should have one of our Jin explain things. I'll have Flint explain it to you. Just do as he did when we first met him at the start of our very first quest. Okay, Isaac, you want me to explain how Jin work? You got it. I left the Jin. Hi, Matthew. Hello, Cars. I'm one of Isaac's Venus Jin. My name is Flint. I've known Isaac since the day he first left his hometown, Vale. Get that one because we missed it earlier. Vale, the village that lays at the foot of Mount Alph until the Golden Sun event when Alph exploded, devastated the area. People of Vale have settled elsewhere, with most making their home around the new Goma Plateau and Goma Mountains. We don't have time for reminiscing, Flint. Please, just a primer on Jin. Always in such a hurry. Okay then, short and sweet. Storybook mode. We Jin are nature spirits. There's 4 types of us: Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter. We span the four elements. Venus Jinn are from the earth, while Mercury Jinn come from the water. Mars Jinn are from the fire, while Jupiter Jinn are based in the winds. When you set Jinn on someone, his class may change. In this example, these two Jinn make Matthew a brute. And the Jinn holder stats, such as HP and PP, may change as well. Changing class could give you new synergy while cutting other synergy. Experiment with classes to access new powers. Each Jinn also has unique power. Throw a Jinn into battle and it'll help you fight. Now watch how to do this. Back and on a drive. After Jinn fights, it goes into standby. The class and synergies it helps grant are lost until it returns to set status. Distribute your Jinn around the party and experiment with various combinations to see how they benefit each warrior. You can't pile a solid one person though. We'd like to be shared around the whole party so everyone benefits. Makes me think of the old good idea, bad idea from, what was it, Animaniacs or something. As I said, Jinn go into standby after battling. You can also assign the status in the Jinn menu. So why is standby useful? A standby Jinn can summon powerful spirits into battle. Anyone in your party can draw upon the pool of all Jinn currently in standby. Now watch how to summon the spirit. Ramesses. Okay. So when we go into battle, I'm gonna have to put the double screen up so you can see how this stacks on top of each other as far as summoning. I'll have to remember to do that on future battles because I didn't realize that it'd be fine. Jinn rest after summoning. When done, they return to set status, restoring any class and stat changes to their holders. You understand everything I've said about the benefits of set Jinn and standby Jinn. Alright, we understood it. Double click. Here we go. Double tap. That wraps it up then. Thanks for showing us how it's done. Good work, Flint. Okay, let's divvy up the Jinn. Remember what Flint said about dividing them evenly. Good, because learning how to set your Jinn is crucial. Let's hurry up, Tyrell is waiting for us. Gather around those crystals. Ready. That takes care of dividing our Jinn. Back when I started out, I only had one Jinn. Think you two are ready to borrow 6? Glad you're taking this seriously. Using Jinn properly is important. Isaac, wait, isn't it time we talked about who should lead us in the Tanglewood? I know you said Matthew should lead, but I'm having doubts. I don't think he's ready, not for what's ahead. So Matthew shouldn't be the leader then? Leading people into battle's never easy, kids. Back in the old days, Ilex and Felix were our leaders. You know who Felix is. Another one of Vale's Earth atoms had led a second party that joined up with Isaac's group in the days before the Golden Sun. Felix's sister Jenna and the scholar Creighton were among others from Vale and his party. He left his homeland and has not been seen since. Okay. And you know your dad has never been the easiest guy to get along with. But we've also managed to set aside our differences. We're a great team, especially in battle. I always thought the party got along quite well. So, well, what's on your mind, Isaac? Looks like something's caught your eye. Isaac. I said what's on your mind. I can usually read them like a book. Even if it's a thick book half the time. Yes, thick book. Funny. Now that you're done talking, I had a thought. How about the leader? Who's it gonna be? Stop beating about the bush and say it already. Matthew will continue leading, of course. It's brilliant. We're back where you started. You want Matthew to lead. Garrett, stop. He'll lead, but now we'll help out in battle. My son isn't ready to order around veterans like us, are you, Matthew? Why so happy? He just said you're not ready to lead them yet. Just listen, Garrett and I will only assist in battle if you need help. But you'll still guide only cars in battle, Matthew. So you mean we'll just jump in only if we think Matthew and cars need us? Precisely. Seasoned warriors like us can swoop in fast if things get out of control. Okay then, you two should be fine. Of course they will, Garrett. Let's get moving. You heard him, boss. Alright, and onward. Let's see, there is, I see a chest over here. Right. Switching to the other screen so everything is stacked. Raising a gin torch to roast your foes, no matter his defense. Let's see. See what these look like in this game by themselves. Of course. You know, this goes yellow so that the upper screen changes color based on your element. Level ups. Alright, we're switched back to the there we go, the exploring screen. I'm trying to have it set up so I can switch between the two without having to stop and restart every time. This chest here. Herbs. Exploring. Okay, very angry. We're just gonna whack it with the swords on this because I don't want to change screens all the time. I was just curious on the summons there. But this is a single enemy. So I think what I'm going to do is if I intentionally decide I'm going to use the Jin and have the cool summons, then we'll switch to the other screen. But for now, this will work. Okay. Nope, okay. So we really can't get there. Okay. Oh, nope, okay. That doesn't do anything, so we need to go back. I think I missed a pathway over here. There we go. And if I did not miss a pathway, then I have another idea. Okay, so there is a pathway there, but we can't access it because, like the other one, the big giant flower's in the way. Alright, so back to where we were. I would think I would remember this better, but, you know, it's been some time. Oh, wrong. Go all the way down. Go all the way over. There we go. So I think... Yeah, there we are. Okay, so that, we don't have that answer yet. Alright, so we have more than one here, so we're going to switch. So now we can explore some of the summons. Able to summon Ramesses. Oh, it can do settle. I'm going to start with each one incrementally though, so we're going to start with Ramesses. Although she's probably going to get rid of it before we can do that. Oh well, they'll be on standby for next time. Okay. Open the chest. Okay, bramble seeds. I can't shake the feeling that something here is a little off. Never mind. The forest is just making me jumpy, I guess. Okay. Can we walk up on the route? Nope. Wait, no, I'm sure something's off about this place, Isaac. We're not lost, Garrett. The forest is at the foot of the Goma Plateau is just living up to its diabolical reputation. For the Tanglewood has us in its grip already, does it? That's where the Tangle part of the name comes from. Exactly. The forest that tries to ensnare you is placed to be feared. But we're warriors of Vale, and we can deal with it. Let's see. There's a Vale. The grave of Adep saved the world by unsealing the force of alchemy and causing the golden sun event 30 years ago. The because of the event also brought about mass destruction, the Warriors of Vale are widely seen as a controversial group. You're right, it's well after dark. We're caught in the clutches of the Tanglewood. Sinister gases here, the lack of bright sunlight. Tanglewood is now at its worst. Tanglewood earns its reputation from the way the evil tangles us up reality with corruption. People say that those with pure hearts can see right through its corruption. This changes everything. The boy is in over his head. We should take over Isaac. You're listening to me? This is not some game. My son is depending on us. What is it with you? Now is not the time to stop and smell the roses. Don't worry, we continue through the forest. Only some trees have been corrupted. Are you sure, Isaac? There is a way to place a trail through the corrupted trees. Isaac, I don't like what you're thinking. Yes, we'll need to use Fireball Synergy. Fireball! Fireball Synergy. This fire-based synergy focuses heat and energy into a ball of flame that the user can move to incinerate a target. That's reckless. The woods will catch fire. Besides, it's impossible for the kids. We can learn. Ring? Sure, your dad has power, but your synergy? No way. I agree, Garrett. It's impossible to use a fireball to burn these dark trees. See, I told you. Let's find a way to burn away the corruption which seems to concentrate in the roots. Suppose you want me to give it a try. For a fireball, Garrett. It hurt you to say please once in a while. Just do it, Garrett. Alright. What do you want me to shoot one, Your Highness? Anyway, just use your synergy already. Where should I aim it? He won't turn around. I'm trying to get him to turn around over here. There's a good spot. Well, that didn't work. It's too soon to give up. Try another spot, Garrett. There we go. Now we're facing in a direction we can use. Don't mind. Not good there either. Keep trying. Thank you. Okay. Hey, over here. Focus right there. There we go. Goodbye, Roots. See, the path ahead is far less tangled. Guess you're right. I am, always. He's been around most things for the last 30 years. It's infuriating. So what we learned here, the corrupted trees become possessed by evil energy. Of course, you can't just come out and say that up front, could you? It'd be too easy. Probably better with a fireball or two if it held your interest in it, Garrett. These trees are corrupted by negative energy, which goes hand in glove with darkness and extreme cold. Which means that negative energy is vulnerable to light and fire. The monsters drawn to this dark old place must be vulnerable to light and fire too. Got that? Great, because you never know when these sorts of insights will prove a matter of life and death. So that's how to blaze a trail through these corrupted trees. Some of us have fire at hand. The only weak spots on the corrupted trees will burn, so let's remember that. You'll need fire. I'm sure that one of you will be able to learn the fireball synergy. Whichever it is, you'll need to keep one Mars gen set. Now let's go. Alright. I think this is probably a good spot to stop for this time. So we'll pick up with the rest of the Tanglewood next time. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.